Are you a brewhead? I'm a brewhead. Are you a brewhead? I'm a brewhead. Y'all are brewheads? Yeah, we brewheads. So pour a glass of craft beer, we can do this. Yeah.
What's good, y'all? This is C Certified Brewhead. Welcome to another edition of BML here on BAOS. And ladies and gentlemen, I have three big ass growlers in front of me from a brewery here in Montreal called Labrosse, Pointe Claire, which is like a little bit north. Is it north or is it west? I don't know. It's like 30-45 minutes from downtown Montreal. Huge shout outs to Patrick for shooting this over. We've been talking for a while. We were trying to figure out how to get down there. We don't have a car right now, so to get out to Pointe Claire by bus and like public transport is like a nightmare. So we figured in the meantime, until we can figure out a way for us to get down and do a full podcast, is to get us some growlers, because right now they're not bottling or canning, and we'll run through them. So we have three wicked beers to choose from, and the reason why we've been talking, Patrick and I have been talking for I'd say most of this year, or at least like before the summer. And the reason why we were waiting was it just timing wasn't right, and he knows, of course, that we are haze fiends, so we wanted us to make sure we got the New England IPA, which they just brewed. So I only received these today, so I figured, like, why not get these as fresh as possible. So first of all, we have the Pilsner. We have a regular IPA, West Coast style, I believe, and of course the Northeast IPA. As you can tell, you can't see through that one. So let's start with the Pils. So the Pils, December 19th, which I guess is that today? Yes. Nice. So all of these are actually sorted out this morning. So this is 5.5%. Crisp and clear as it should. Smells really good. Get it in you. We can get it. And you guys get it in you. Solid. I've been really looking forward. When I said I saw that there was a Pilsner, I was actually really happy about that. Normally, but Pilsner. But I'm messing with these with this start lately. I'm definitely moving along the road that the brewers like. The brewers always dig lagers and pilsners and stuff like that, because you can't hide behind anything in these beers. So this is really, really good. Super malty, nice and crisp and sweet. I don't know if it's too sweet. My first beer of the evening, so I can't tell. Do you think it's too sweet, or do you think it's alright?
I feel like it's Pilsner sweet.
Pilsner sweet?
Yeah.
I'm just like adjusting. It's my first beer, so. Now I think about it. It's been like a little minute before since having a proper one, but this is really, really good. And 5.5, nice and crushable. A little heavier than I guess, like sometimes pills can come in between 4.5, 5.5, but nice. Easy drinking. I could smash this all day. This is going to go down bloody well. So, next up is the IPA, which kind of looks a little hazy, actually. It says the amber classification, pale copper and bitter. Okay, probably pale copper and color. 6.4. Also bottled today, or growled, packaged.
Yeah.
Oh, you still going? I was gonna hit you up. It's okay.
Now I'm drinking slower.
I know, right? All right. Maybe pour a little less. I want to be stuffing it in my face. Okay, so definitely, I don't know if I call this amber. Don't get a huge nose off them. These just came out of the fridge, so I'm sure it would. I really didn't give you much, but it's okay. It's just a taste. Once again, 6.4. Yeah, I feel like this was, usually the flavors that come out more as it warms up. A little bit opaque there. Yeah, not much of a nose, but get it in you, and also get it in you. Yeah, solid.
Nice
Creamy, bitter, bit piney, malty, definitely malt forward, but not in that British way. It's still American hops. Like, it's super malt. The malts are very like present, but it's got that those American fruity hops. Doesn't say actually what hops are on there.
Very creamy.
Super creamy. I wonder if you used oats. Patrick, you can let us know. Yeah, it's really good. Definitely nice bitterness. Like it's balanced with the fruitiness in there. Yeah, this is great. I hope you guys start to package soon. That would be cool. I would like to see more like access, particularly my friend Noah. Shout out to Noah Beerism. You'll see episode 55. He's a G. I know Noah has been to Labrosse a few times, and he's told me about him. And he said that where they're located is in this kind of like industrial area. So like it's super hard. Like without a car, it's pretty much you're not getting there. So for those who live in Montreal or like in the city that don't, a lot of people here, particularly the area we're in, like I don't know really anybody with a car around here. Like a few people further out they do, but you just don't need one. Excuse me. So I think that element in and of itself restricts more the city folk who would go to the Judiciel or Benelux or Saint Bark or BrewHeads or places like that would not be able to make the trek out. So it would be cool for it to be packaged. So perhaps they're looking at it. I'm sure they will. Patrick, if you see it, comment below, mate. Let us know. 2 for 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we've all been waiting for. Northeast IPA, 7.1%. I cannot see anything through that, just how I like. Now, Patrick set this up very large for me. He was like, he didn't say it. He said people have compared it to Heady Topper. Now, I think that's more in like the flavor profile because technically Heady is not a Northeast IPA. I guess it's a Vermont IPA. It's got a little bit of haze, but it's definitely kind of got that more West Coast kind of profile, flavor profile. So let's see. I like these growlers too. I really not like much of a growler guy in that. Not that I don't like them, I just don't really not gravitate towards them. I just like, because you got to drink them quick. That's kind of why. Like I got a growler of Monkish, shout out Monkish, in LA, and I had a bit of a rough night. We did a podcast with Smoke City, which comes out soon, and I didn't eat enough, and we're drinking there, of course. And then we went around the corner to Monkish, and I drank a bunch there. Not that much, like I don't go too crazy, but the problem was that I bought a growler. I was drunk as hell, man. Like I got the shirt, I got a hat for Richard, and we bought. I spent like damn near $200 Canadian there, and bought a growler to go back home. And I was a little bit sick that night, and so I had to keep drinking the next few days with podcasts, and I really didn't want to do it. So I didn't get to drink that growler till like 4 days later, and it was still good. It just wasn't that like crisp, real freshly carbonated. So I'm always kind of like now after that, a little more paranoid. So I was like, you know what, I have to shoot this tonight. Either way, because I want to make sure I got these bad boys as fresh as possible. So, Northeast IPA, super, super hazy, just what I expected. It looks creamy. It's kind of got that Twin Sails nose. We've talked about this before. I can't tell.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
No.
It smells really fruity.
It does, right? Get it in you. Let's see. It's great. Doesn't taste like Heady Topper though.
No.
Not at all.
Doesn't have the same profile.
No. It's definitely got that the Twin Sails vibe, like the Treehouse vibe, sort of about it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can see that.
Like it's not that.
Super smooth, nice fruity.
Oh, yeah, just doing my job for me. Yep. No, it's exactly. It's really creamy.
Yeah.
Tropical fruits.
Fruit, yeah.
I feel like it's like softly carbonated. Now I'm not sure if that's because of a growler or because this just is what it is. It's 7.1, so it's slightly boozy. You can kind of taste it, but it gives it that like full mouthfeel.
Really nice.
Yeah, I'm definitely. This is solid. This is super solid, and I especially like it now. Like Quebec has only really recently started to really what's the word? Like knock out Northeast IPAs for distro much more regularly. Like I don't go to a hell of a lot of brew pubs here, but from my understanding, a lot of breweries here are a little more traditional in the sense they stick to that kind of Belgian style that Quebec's known for. They don't really go for the trendier stuff like Gozes and Sours and New England IPAs. So I've noticed a lot more of them now. I've started to package them. And the ones I've had have been fantastic. I don't know about shelf life really with regard to that, or storage and all that type of thing, like if that's going to become an issue. But this is super cool to see another Quebec brewery do another fantastic Northeast IPA, which I just want to see more of that around here. It makes me really happy. I've been trading a bunch, so I know if people are going to trade with me, they kind of expect to receive that kind of style, of course, because that's what I'm into. So people who trade are going to hook me up with that. I like to hit them back with the fire, and I'm super proud right now that I can get people some nice hazy quality Quebec beer. So I would love to see this bad boy in cans. I wish you could say growlers. I don't think you can. It'd be too dangerous. But anyway, this is great. All right, guys, I'm just going to interject real quick. This is in the future. So I realized that when I got the first shipment, which this video is for, from Labrosse, I didn't know when I was going to post the video. So I actually happened to get yesterday a brand new growler of the new batch of the NEIPA, and I figured that Patrick, shouts to Patrick from Labrosse, was very excited about this one, and I figured, you know what, I rewatched it to see what I thought of it, and now I just want to see what this new one is like. So Patrick, from the photos that I've seen him post, oof, Jesus, that's amazing. It smells, he said pineapple juice, and I don't think he's lying at all. And I saw the photos, and it would just look like chalk, like mud, just like I like it. Now look at that. Can't see through that at all, mate. Just how I like that. Gorgeous. Great head retention there. Always excites me. Super tropical nose. I'm thinking, not real sediment or anything. Oh, nothing left to do, mate. Get it in ya. Oh yeah. Now that's what I'm saying. So the last video I said it tastes like Treehouse. Treehouse. That Treehouse Twin Sails. This is definitely more on the chalk side. Juicy as hell. Hella creamy. Still a little bit bitter. A little bit dank and earthy, piney. Just a little bit though, not much. I could even do with that. Don't even need that. I reckon you can just leave all those early additions and just dry out the shit out of it. This is great. This is, in my opinion, this is definitely better. The new batch is definitely new and improved over the last one. So we'll jump back to past me, but if you get a chance, definitely check out Labrosse. They're improving every single time, and I love it. So back to old me. We are going to go enjoy these three. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, and if you're watching to this time, let's be real, we've said it before, clearly you're into it. Hit us a thumbs up, hit subscribe below, and hit that little notification bell just so you get alerted every time we drop new videos. And of course, we're going to have new contests. We're going to have everything coming into 2018, which is probably when this will drop, but who knows? It's not on the schedule yet. We'll see. Follow us on social media at BAOS Podcast. Excuse me. And check out the long form audio on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher and TuneIn and Google Play and all that stuff. We've got a whole bunch of stuff coming in 2018. We're going to be focusing a lot more on the local sort of scene. We're going to be doing some stuff in Australia, of course, when Tiff and I go, but not a heck of a lot. We're going to probably still keep it pretty focused on Toronto, Montreal, and Ottawa, and Vermont, kind of like that little neck of the woods. So, tune in. That's it, guys. Cheers.